Hello, Peter. My name is Intella Fagan. I am going to walk you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea why we ask you here today. We are asking people to try using a website that we're working on so we can see how it works and if it works as intended. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site and not you. You don't have to worry, you won't do anything wrong. As you use the site, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud, to say what you're looking at and what you're trying to do. This will help us in a big way. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask, okay? You may have noticed the microphone. With your permission, we're going to record this session. The recording will only be used to help us figure out how to improve the site, and it will not be shared with anyone except the people working on this project. I'm going to ask you to sign a simple permission form. This will give us permission to record you, and again, that recording will only be seen by people who are working on the project. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay, before we look at the site, I'd like to ask you a few questions. First, what is your occupation?
I'm retired from the automobile industry.
What do you do all day?
I read, watch videos, and go online.
Okay, great. For a rough estimate, how many hours do you think you spend online?
About 20 plus hours a week.
Okay. And what is that including web browsing, emailing, or do you work at home?
Emailing, web browsing, and shopping.
Okay, great.
Movies.
What kind of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
MSN, Mozilla, Amazon, Netflix.
Do you have any favorite sites that you prefer to look at?
Mostly Mozilla and MSN.
Okay, great. We're done with the questions. We're going to start looking at things on the website. First, I'm going to ask you to look at this web page.
Okay.
You can scroll, but do not press on anything.
All right. I'm looking at it.
What do you think?
I think it's bright. Everything seems to be well appointed.
What can you do here on this site?
Seems like it's a site to help people with their online businesses.
Okay, what strikes you the most about the site?
The colors and all the information.
Okay, just look around, scroll down, and tell me what you think. Anything else that you may want to describe or explain?
Web designing for professionals. No.
What do you think you can do on the site?
Help improve your business online.
Okay, thanks. Now I'm going to ask you to try to do something a very specific task for me. I'm going to ask you to do this task without doing any searches, okay? You don't search, but you try to find the product that I'm going to ask you for. And again, tell me as much as possible what do you think. You can speak out loud when you tell me what you're thinking. I would like for you to locate a product like web design for your business.
Okay. I'll tab across to services. Tab down. Web design. Click on it. And comes up with a video box. I'll scroll down a little more. And it has, we have web, SEOs, and online video.
Okay, great. Is there anything particular on the site that you think is beneficial for your business?
To basically scrolling down a little bit more, it has a name section and other information. Maps. Yes, I'd like to
Okay.
set up a SEOs and
Okay. Great. Okay, well, thanks. That was very helpful.
thank you.
Do you have any questions for me at this time?
No.
Okay, thanks for your time, and hopefully maybe we can do lunch someday, pretty
All right,
soon.
that's a date.
Okay, thanks. Okay, Peter. Also, this is our second task for you for today. I would like to see if you would be able to find on this site your social media. That's one thing that would be beneficial. You said earlier in our speaking that you would like to find. So,
Let me go back to services over here. And let me see, social media.
social media
Yes,
marketing.
right there. I click on it.
That seems fairly easy.
Yeah, seems fairly easy to get to. Okay, there's boxes here. Let me scroll down a little bit more. And there's also a
There's
chat
a
person
social
here.
media site here.
Yes, there's a social media. This is all sensitive here. Authentic business mindset. There's 4 boxes here that gives you some information. And flip down further, it has a click here to get started. Testimonials, and it shows level 1, level
Okay.
2, level 3.
So that probably would help. Click on the site to get started. Let's see.
Let's see what happens when I click here to get started. Okay, then I'll probably start at level 1.
But this says website packages.
Okay,
You're
let me
looking
go
for
down
social.
a little bit more. Let's see, view details. Let's see, I think, yeah, here's the social media down here. Media packages level 1.
Well, that didn't click on
But
anything.
nothing happened here, so I probably have to use the chat and over here and talk to the lady and see what's going on. A few more steps than the other one, but it's pretty, pretty navigable.
Maybe you had to do a little
I
bit
had to
more
do a
to
little bit
find.
more to find what I needed to find here, yes.
Okay, but did you find what you were looking for? Because here it says a few details here. Have you found what you're looking for?
Let's see. Yes, I did. See, this is a lot more information.
Okay. And is there a package here probably you can use for your business?
Probably so, yes. It's just more steps. I'd have to go into it in more depth, that's all.
Okay, great. I'm glad you found what you were looking for. Well, thanks again for your time and hope to see you soon.
Okay,
Take care.
bye now.
Hi, Aaliyah. My name is Intela Fagan. I'm going to walk you through this session today. You probably already have a good idea why we asked you here, but let me go over it briefly. We're asking people to try using a website that we're working on so we can see whether it works as intended. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site and not you, so you can't do anything wrong. But I also want you to speak out loud as you go through the site. Give me your thoughts on what you think of the site and what's happening here. This will help us in a big way, okay? If you have any questions as we go along, feel free to ask. You may have noticed the microphone. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on the screen and our conversation. The recording will all be used for us to figure out how to improve the site. And the only people who will see this recording is the people working on this project.
Okay.
If you would, I'm going to ask you a few simple questions and I'm going to ask you to sign a permission slip. Okay, this permission will only be recording today and that recording will only be used for people working on the project. Is that okay?
Yes.
Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay, before we look at the site, I would like to ask you just a few questions. What is your occupation?
CNA.
Great. What do you do all day?
I take care of elderly people.
Okay, great. Do you visit the web at all? Are you
Yes, I visit the web.
how many times a week? For how long maybe?
I probably browse 20 hours a day throughout the day.
Oh, okay, great. And when you're browsing, is that including emailing
Yes.
and web browsing?
Yes.
And is that for work or are you doing it at work or at home?
Both.
Oh, okay, great. What sites do you like to look at?
Usually either looking at clothing websites or Facebook, social media.
Oh, what's your favorite website?
Social media wise, I'm mostly on Facebook or Twitter.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, we're done with the questions. And we right now we're going to start looking at things on this web page, okay?
Okay.
First, I'm going to ask you to look at this web page and tell me what you think of it. You can scroll down, but don't press on anything.
Okay. I like the color scheme. And it has a lot of options to click on for whatever you're looking for.
What type of site do you think this is?
I think it's to help people look for types of web designs and marketing and stuff like that.
What do you think people can do here too on the site? Maybe just look around and see if you can find if you were a business owner, would it be helpful?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now I'm going to ask you to try to do something specific, a specific task for me, okay?
Yes.
I'm going to read out from the task and I'm going to ask you to fill out a form that if you were going to order a product, that you will fill out the form to do your ordering. And at that point, maybe you can specify exactly what products. So if you would find a product that you like here that would benefit you in your business, how would you go about that?
I'll go to services and I'm looking for a website design. So I click on that. Scrolling down. And it's telling me a little bit of information about how to market the website.
That's for a book. It's giving you a free ebook.
And scroll down and it says contact for a free consultation. Once it gets there, it takes you to a screen to contact them. And scroll down some more and it gives you telephone numbers that you can contact them. So I'd fill my name, first and last, put my email in, phone number, the name of the company I'm with, what type of profession, and then it gives me a list of what type of services I'd be interested in getting from them. And scroll a little more, and the last thing is the biggest dream for my specific business, and once I put that in, I'll hit submit and someone should contact me.
Okay, great. Did you think that was a helpful site for you?
Yes.
What do you think of the site?
I think it gave me a lot of information and it was really straightforward, user-friendly.
Oh, okay, great. Well, I'd like to thank you for your time. Maybe we can go to the movies sometime.
Great.
Thank you.